Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tangle Time Arts. My name is Nana Heron, and I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. And today we're on day 30 of Inktober Tangles, which is put out by Stephanie Jennifer. So a big shout out to Stephanie. If you still need to get your handout, the information's in the description. It's not too late to start. All right, day 30 is Narfello Hearts by Lynn Mead, CZT. And it features Narfello, a Narfello base with some hearts and these Mooka-like shapes in there. So we're going to try to do this in the round. So we'll end up hopefully with a wreath type of look. And I have a Zendala, a black pen, a pencil, a tortillon, some jelly rolls for color. And I also have something to draw a circle with. I'm just guesstimating. So put that roughly in the center and take my pencil, draw a quick circle, put that off to the side, and then take my pen, and we're just going to quickly draw some wavy lines around it. And okay, that's good enough. So we've got our wavy lines, and then we are going to do that again on the inside. So with the Narfello, you want to kind of have sets of wavy lines, and it's a little more challenging doing this in a circle. Like that. And then for our Narfello base, we want to kind of connect these in a way. So the best way I would say is to, you're kind of coming off of one and going over to the other, kind of creating it's an interconnectedness. So they kind of look connected together, almost net-like. And you're just really bouncing from, I want to kind of call these like hills. You're bouncing from one to the other all the way around. Once you have that in place, we are going to draw little hearts inside of each of these. I don't know why, but for me, Narfello is one of those tangles that I really need to work at. So it's not one of the tangles that comes naturally to me. I don't know why. Um, but that's kind of my confession. So this is definitely a challenge for me, but I'm learning something new, which is definitely part of the fun. All right, and once we have that in there, then we are going to add in our Mooka shapes. And for those of you who haven't done Mooka before, I'm going to start from the bottom and come around and kind of tuck it into these spaces here. Loop around. So you want kind of a bulb on the end, but don't go all the way around. And then bring it back down. Let's work all the way on the outside first and get those finished. And then we'll put some on the inside. So just take your time with these. We went all the way on the outside. And then we're going to do the same on the inside, but it's the mirrored opposite of this. So let me find a space that's maybe a little larger that we can start on, like this one. So we're going to do the same thing, but we're going in the opposite direction. Put that bulb on the end and come back down. And we're going to tuck these into these indents. This one didn't turn out quite as round as I would have liked, but that's okay. We can work with that. These kind of remind me of apostrophes or commas. All right, so we made it all the way around with our Mooka-like shapes. And then we are going to add some more hearts. So there's a lot of hearts with this one. I feel like this would be the perfect tangle for Valentine's Day. So if you want to get a head start on making cards for your sweetie, this would be a great tangle to use actually. So we're going to add more hearts in this area here. So if hearts are your thing, this is the tangle for you. So keep tucking those hearts in all the way around. All right, we made it all the way around, and then we want to put them on the inside too. All right, so we have those all the way around. That looks pretty cute, actually. I think I would like to maybe add something to the hearts in the center, and I just want to add an aura around the heart shapes just for fun, just to kind of make it our own. Just making it a little more frilly. There we go. All right, cool. So if you're not adding color, you can add some lines in here like that. I'll just demonstrate. And you can do that on these too. You can add little lines to your hearts if you like. If you're adding color, you wouldn't necessarily need to do that. So that's kind of up to you as far as what you would like to do. I am going to add color to this one. So I am now going to switch to a jelly roll, and I have this is a gold jelly roll, and these are fun to use. So instead of adding the lines, I am actually going to go around and start adding color to these. It has a really nice shine to it because it's got like a touch of a gold sheen to it. I'm going to go over the ink on this one because I have the jelly roll here. So it just has a really nice look. Um, and I feel like the Sakura jelly roll golds flow very nicely. They're really juicy and they go on the paper really well. Just be careful because they do take a little longer to dry than your black pen would. I'm going to go back over here and pick up some of these so that I don't start smearing the little hearts here. And as they dry, you get a little bit more hint of gold coming out. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but they're really nice and shiny. And just take your time with this. And kind of let that dry a little bit. But that looks really cute. As that's drying, I think I'll take the green jelly roll and I think I'll just add it to the Mooka areas, just a little bit of detail. Um, I'm just going to add a little bit of green in there and some dots. Just going to work on the outside a little bit and get those done. Being careful not to smear them. And we'll do the same on the inside. Yeah, I've got one more. All right, we've got a little bit of green there. And then I think I'll add a little bit of silver. So this is a Jelly Roll metallic. It's it's a silver one. And I think I'll add the silver to these areas where we put in the aura. I like jelly rolls a lot, but sometimes they can be a bit challenging for me, and I'm not sure why. I almost feel like it depends on the weather for me. I don't have any proof of that, but some days they work great for me, and then some days they don't. So, yeah, I'm just adding a little bit of silver here. And I can tell this pen's getting a little bit fussy. but we're almost finished, so hopefully we can get done. All right. And then we just have our little hearts left. And I'm gonna pull out a gold pen, and this one's a Uniball because my Sakura Jelly Roll metallic gold pen just refused to work. So for these smaller hearts, I'm gonna do the ones on the inside first. They're gonna be gold. I like these Uniball pens really well too, and the gold has a really nice color to it. It's probably my favorite gold, actually. Yeah, I like that gold a lot. Let's see if we can see it a little better on the video. Um, but it has a very nice look to it. And then I'm also going to get these hearts on the outside. All right. And I think that's all the color that I'm actually going to add for this one. We're going to do a little shading now. Before you shade, you probably want to wait for your project to dry a little more than I am. But I'm going to go ahead and carefully start to add shading on the inside because that looks dry. So I'm just using little circular motions with a light pressure just to add a little bit of shading. And I started on the inside. And then I think I'm going to add a little bit of shading here under under the round bulb part of the Mooka shapes. You could, if you want to, you could fill these areas in with tipple or stripes. You could do a variety of things. And I'm going to add the same shading under the Mooka on the outside. And then shading all the way around it. All right, once we have enough graphite on, we can take our tortillon. And again, I'm going to start from the center and just use these really light circular motions. Start at the ink line and go around in little circular motions, but kind of pull it towards you at the same time. So rotating is a must for this whole project, actually. So and as you go around, it gets lighter and lighter towards the center. All right, then we can blend these areas with the Mooka. And the same with the Mooka, the outer Mooka shapes. All right, I think I made it all the way around. And then we can work on the outside. So keep rotating and just work your way around with little circular motions. And before you know it, you're back where you started. You can go around a second time if you feel like you need to do a little more blending to bring it out a little further. And I'm going to do that myself. Go around it again and just pull it closer to the edge. All right, I think we went around a couple of times. And we can take a look and see if there's anything else that we would like to do. I think I'll pull it out a little further. All right, let me take a look at that. That's really cute. So this is my interpretation of Narfello Hearts as a wreath with mostly metallic or gold um, colors in there. Just a touch of color though, not a lot. You could go ahead and add more if you'd like. I'm really happy with it the way it looks right now. So I'm going to leave it at that. I am going to go and add my initials somewhere. And that's always something to think about. And sometimes I need to rotate to figure out where I want to put my initials. And this area is a little bit flat, so I think I'm going to put them in here, like that. So you can tuck your initials in wherever you would like. You could put them in one of these more inner ones or in these areas. It's totally up to you. I like that I left plenty of white space in there. It goes nicely with the metallic. And we are going to now fill in the back. Just want to make sure this is mostly dry. There's a couple of still wet spots, so I'm going to be careful not to move it once I turn it over. So I like to put my name and the date and the event or special occasion if there is one. Inkober Tangles. It's day number 30. And we have Narfello Hearts. Narfello Hearts by Lynn Mead, CZT. Cool. So if you're fond of hearts, this is a good one to do. And again, it would be perfect for a Valentine's Day themed project, whether it's a card or a picture that you're doing. Anything like that, even a gift tag would be kind of cute. So there you have it, Narfello Hearts, day 30. And we just have one more day to go. And that'll be Halloween. So I have to think about that and see if we can do something Halloweeny. All right. play around with this, see what you think of it. Give it a try. For me, this was probably the most challenging project, just because Narfello by itself is challenging for me. But it was fun and it looks beautiful. All right, give it a try. Let me know what you think. Have a great day. And remember, I love you guys. You guys are doing an amazing job. See you tomorrow. Bye.